There's something I need you to hear, not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. I've been trying to get your attention. I've whispered through your sleepless nights. I've spoken through closed doors and uncomfortable delays. I've repeated the same signs in different ways, hoping you'd pause long enough to recognize them. You've been praying for direction, crying out for answers, but still walking past the very signs I've already placed before you. This isn't about punishment. This is about love, deep, protective, urgent love. You may not realize it, but I've been guiding you away from things that would break you. That person who left wasn't meant to stay. That plan you made that keeps falling apart, I'm the one allowing it to fail. Not because I want to harm you, but because I see what you cannot. I know the road ahead. I know the pain I'm trying to keep you from. I know the better that's waiting if you would only stop resisting what doesn't feel like the answer you wanted. You see delay. I see protection. You feel lost. I see you walking closer to something better. But still, you keep asking me to speak while ignoring my voice. Look around. Look within. That restlessness in your spirit isn't just stress, it's me. That feeling of conviction when you almost take a step in the wrong direction, that's me holding you back. That message that showed up 3 times today in different forms, it's not a coincidence, it's a sign. One I've been sending again and again because I won't give up on you. Even when you hesitate, even when you doubt, even when you ignore the obvious, I stay near. I keep speaking. You've asked me, God, are you there? Are you listening? Yes, I am. I always have been. But now I'm asking you, are you listening? Because this is not just a message. This is a rescue. I'm trying to save you from what you don't even see coming. I'm working behind the scenes. I'm breaking traps before you walk into them. I'm sending people, messages, signs, all pointing you back to safety, to peace, to purpose. But I can't force you to see what you refuse to look at. This moment is sacred. I want your heart to hear what your mind keeps pushing aside. I don't want you to learn through pain. I want you to learn through trust. I am still here, still speaking, still protecting. Let today be the day you open your eyes, not just your mouth in prayer. Watch closely, listen deeply, because the signs you've been asking for are already in front of you, and they're calling you home. You keep asking me for a sign, but the truth is I've already sent many. The problem is not the absence of my voice, but the distraction in your life. You're surrounded by noise, the noise of worry, the noise of opinions, the noise of fear, and it's drowning out what I've been gently whispering all along. I don't always shout. I don't always shake the ground to get your attention. Sometimes I speak through a quiet discomfort, through a door that won't open, through a conversation that stirs something deep inside you. And you feel it. You know when something isn't right, but you brush it off as coincidence. You ignore what I've placed right in front of you because it doesn't look the way you expected. You say you want direction, but then keep running in the same circle, thinking I will suddenly change the result. But I already gave you the message. I told you no by not letting it work. I told you wait by closing the door. I told you this isn't right by letting your spirit feel unsettled. And when I allowed something to fall apart, it wasn't rejection, it was protection. I never stopped guiding you, but you stopped trusting the way I guide. There are moments when I remove things to make space. When I slow things down so you can catch up to the truth. When I bring silence, not because I've gone quiet, but because you need to tune out everything else to finally hear me clearly. I don't abandon the ones I love. I pursue them, I interrupt them, I even block their plans, if that's what it takes to draw them into something better. You've experienced it, you just haven't seen it for what it is. I'm not hiding from you. I'm waiting for you to see me in the everyday moments. I'm trying to speak to your heart, not just your situation. I want you to grow in wisdom, not just in comfort, so when things don't go the way you hoped, stop assuming it's failure. It may be the very sign you asked for, the redirection you didn't know you needed. I need you to stop chasing what looks good and start following what feels right in your spirit. Even when it's uncomfortable, that is where I'm leading you. The signs won't always come with flashing lights. Sometimes they come through restlessness, through things not falling into place, through a delayed answer, through a sudden clarity in your thoughts. I am using all of it. All of it is me, trying to draw you away from what will harm you and toward what will heal you. You've prayed, and I've answered. You've asked, and I've shown the way. Now I need you to see it. Pay attention. What feels like a dead end may actually be the start of a better way. The way I've been trying to lead you toward all along. You keep asking for clarity, but I've been shining the light on the path this whole time. The confusion you're feeling is not because I've been silent, it's because you've been looking in the wrong direction. When I place signs in your life, I don't always do it the way you expect. You're waiting for a miracle that shakes the earth, but I've already moved mountains quietly behind the scenes. I've rerouted danger, softened hearts, delayed timing. All so you would be safe, so you could grow, so you would be led into my promise for you. When you ignored that deep unease in your heart, I sent it again louder. When that relationship felt off, it was me trying to say, this isn't your place. When your plans didn't work out, that was me closing a door that wasn't meant to be opened. I've spoken through discomfort, through delay, through repeated patterns that keep breaking your peace. None of it is random. It's all connected to what I've been trying to tell you. I love you too much to let you keep going toward what will break you. You keep hoping for change, but you're not following the changes I've already initiated. You ask for answers, but then walk past the ones I've sent through people, moments, and inner convictions. I'm not far from you. I am closer than your next breath. But I speak to your heart, and your heart is too full of fear to hear me clearly. Empty it. Quiet the noise. The moment you tune your soul back to me, you'll realize I've been speaking the whole time. The signs I give aren't just for warnings, they are for direction, for realignment, for love. You're not being punished, you're being guided. I'm not trying to control you, I'm trying to save you. I want to walk with you, not against you, but you must stop resisting the redirection. You must stop labeling every closed door as defeat. Not everything that ends is a failure, sometimes it's mercy. I know what you've cried about. I know the questions you've whispered when no one else was around. And I've answered, just not in the way you imagined. Now, it's time to stop ignoring what you know deep down. I'm asking you to respond. Not tomorrow, not when everything makes sense, but now. Open your eyes to the signs I've placed before you. They are not random. They are not coincidences. They are me, reaching for you. Everything I do is out of love, not punishment. Out of protection, not anger. I want what's best for you, and sometimes that means breaking the plan you had, so I can give you the one I designed. Let go of what you thought it would look like. I'm leading you, and if you follow, you will walk into something greater than you can see right now. You say you're waiting on a sign, but I've been placing them all around you. The reason they seem invisible is because your heart isn't fully present. You're distracted by noise, by routine, by your own understanding. But I don't move according to your logic. I move according to truth, and I have already begun stirring something in your spirit. The tug you feel, the moment of hesitation before a decision, that strange peace that settles even when things don't make sense. That's me. There have been people I removed from your life. There have been opportunities I blocked, not because I wanted to hurt you, but because I saw where they were leading. You thought it was rejection, but it was redirection. Every unanswered prayer has had a reason. Every delay was a divine filter. You've been protected more times than you know. I saw what you didn't. And because you are mine, I stepped in even when you didn't ask. But now, I need you to wake up to what's happening. You've been asking for clarity, yet you ignore my still voice. You overlook my timing. You expect thunder, but I come in a whisper. Your spirit has known when something wasn't right, and I confirmed it. But you kept going. Why? Because comfort and control still speak louder than my voice in your life. But I am not silent. I am speaking through pattern. I am trying to save you from something deeper, not just pain, but delay in your purpose. I didn't bring you this far to let confusion lead the way. You are not alone, and you are not forgotten. But I am calling you to open your eyes. Every moment you pause and feel like something is missing, that's me asking for your attention. That's me reminding you this path isn't meant to be walked without my guidance. I want to lead you, but I won't force you. The choice to listen, to truly listen, is yours. Don't let familiarity blind you to my movement. Just because something feels normal doesn't mean it's right. I need you to see differently now. Pay attention. The signs are not just warnings, they are invitations. I'm calling you deeper. I'm calling you to trust me when it doesn't look like you thought it would. The discomfort you feel is not punishment, it's preparation. If you could see what I'm protecting you from, you'd thank me with every breath. I've never left you. I've never been distant. I'm still speaking, still guiding, still moving. And I'm still giving signs, not to confuse you, but to lead you home. You've been praying for answers, searching for peace and hoping for a breakthrough. But in the quiet moments, when I speak to you gently, you brush it off as your own thoughts. When I send someone with words that pierce your heart, you call it coincidence. When doors close, you see loss. But I am behind it all, working carefully, purposely, lovingly. I am showing you the way, not to frustrate you, but to protect you from settling for less than what I have prepared. There have been moments where your spirit stirred, where a part of you knew deep down that something wasn't aligned. That was me. That feeling wasn't just emotion, it was discernment. I've been giving you insight beyond what your eyes can see. When your surroundings felt familiar, but something still felt off. That was my warning. I've been guarding you from decisions that look good on the outside, but carry hidden weight. I have been revealing things in patterns, dreams, conversations, even through your own exhaustion. But you keep pressing forward, ignoring the signs because the path you're on feels easier than surrender. I need you to understand. Ignoring me doesn't silence me. It only delays the peace you're asking for. I'm not punishing you. I'm protecting you from choices that will steal your joy, drain your energy, and cloud your vision. Look again. Pay attention to the repeated feelings, the recurring themes, the nudges you feel to pause. These aren't just moments, they're my messages. I am not a distant presence, I am actively guiding you. I want you to stop chasing what you think you need and open your heart to what I'm truly offering. There is greater peace in letting go of what's not meant for you than in forcing something that isn't part of my design. I am teaching you how to listen not with your ears but with your spirit. I want to walk closely with you, but closeness requires attention. I can't force you to follow the signs I've placed, but I can promise that once you recognize my voice, you'll never mistake it again. You were never meant to navigate life in confusion. I offer clarity, not chaos. I offer peace, not pressure. I offer direction, not guesswork. So don't ignore the signs any longer. I'm not trying to take from you. I'm trying to give you something better. A clearer path. A stronger faith. A deeper relationship with me. When you trust me with what you don't understand, you'll begin to see how I've been guiding you all along. You've been asking for a breakthrough, for clarity, for peace, and I've been sending answers one by one. But each time I point, you look elsewhere. Each time I close a door, you try to open it again. I need you to understand that ignoring my signs won't make your situation better. It only keeps you longer in a place I'm trying to lead you out of. The path you're on might feel familiar, but familiarity isn't the same as purpose. I don't want you stuck in cycles. I want you walking in freedom. There are things around you that you keep calling normal, but I've been whispering to your heart, this is not for you. That relationship that drains you, that habit that steals your peace, that environment where your soul grows cold, those are not from me. I've been showing you this in gentle ways because my love is patient, but I can't force you to respond. I can only invite, and I am inviting you again, right now, to pay attention, to choose what leads to life. You were never meant to walk blind. I've given you discernment for a reason. That discomfort in your spirit is me speaking. That sudden peace when you think of walking away from what no longer fits, that's my confirmation. I'm showing you where the danger lies and where the peace begins. I'm warning you not to settle for the temporary, not to confuse resistance with a challenge. I want you to conquer. Some doors are closed for your protection, not for your punishment. My plan for you includes joy, real joy. But joy is found in obedience, in trusting my voice more than your emotions. I want you to trust that when I say leave, it's because I've already prepared something better. When I say stay, it's because I'm building something deep inside of you that can't be rushed. And when I say wait, it's because the right time will bring results you couldn't force on your own. So, hear me again. Don't ignore what I'm showing you. These aren't just moments, these are instructions. These are lifelines. You asked me to lead you, and I am. But I won't compete for your attention. If you truly want what I've promised, listen when I speak. Move when I prompt. Rest when I say rest. Because what I have for you is not only better, it's eternal. And once you walk in it, you'll never want to go back. You've heard my voice again and again, sometimes through quiet moments, sometimes through unexpected interruptions, sometimes in ways you couldn't explain but couldn't ignore. I've been drawing your heart closer, not to control you but to protect you, because I see what's ahead, and I know what you cannot see. I've sent signs not to confuse you but to guide you. And now, I'm asking you to pause, reflect, and respond. Every time you felt uneasy, every time something didn't sit right, every time you hesitated before making a choice, that was me, helping you recognize that not every open path is from me. I don't want you to keep walking into trouble thinking it's your calling. I want you free, whole, and moving in the direction I've chosen for you. Because that direction leads to peace. If you've ignored the signs in the past, don't let guilt speak louder than my grace. I am not here to condemn you. I'm here to awaken you. Even now, I'm offering a new beginning. It's not too late to turn your heart back toward me. It's not too late to start listening. It's not too late to obey. Every step in the right direction still counts. Every yes to my voice matters. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just be willing to follow me when I speak. So now I invite you. Remember what I've shown you. Hold on to what stirred your heart. Don't brush it off as coincidence. It's me. I've been with you every step of the way, and I still am. This is your moment to respond. To trust that my signs are not small things, but divine direction for your protection, your purpose, and your future. I'm not asking you to carry the weight of tomorrow. I'm asking you to trust me today.